Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out the R87 Hammerhead. Now, those of you that played SnowRunner from day one, you know that the R87 was an incredible mod to have. Well, not mod, vanilla truck to have, but it behaved so well, you kind of think it is a mod because of how capable it was. Early on, this was affordable, it was reliable, it could almost do anything you needed to with the Scout, and sometimes you could do a little bit of heavy stuff if you needed to, and for recovery purposes, it's absolutely incredible. I'm interested to see what they did with the Hammerhead and how it's changed. We have the experimental setup from engine, transmission, and suspension. And if we got these aggressive tires, which I think really improves the look here. As you can tell, it's sitting pretty high. But you know what to do. Drop a like in the video, drop a sub on the channel, guys. Let's jump into it. Alright, guys, time to build and customize up the R87 Hammerhead. Now, this is a R87 modification or tweak, but the R87 early on in the game, around its launch, was one of the best Scouts you could get, so I'm interested to see how this was improved. So we get the experimental engine, upgraded stock, upgraded twin turbo, HET 8V5862 and 62T, upgrade twin turbo, the choice for when you just want all the horses, a good choice for power and speed but still controlled, relating to upgrade stock engine, and then experimental is experimental test engine. Let's go with the experimental engine. I like the idea of that. Now we've got the experimental gearbox, stock, freeway, SnowRunner, tuned, fine-tuned, tuned highway, tuned off-road. We're gonna go with the experimental because why not? Suspension, we got off-road towing 1, experimental suspension, off-road trail 1. We're gonna go with the experimental. Tires, we got 49 Trap 1, 49 HS1 all-terrain. Off-road, we've got 49 TRO 1, 49 Mac Defense M917 tires, 49 Ank off-road, 49 Yar off-road, 49 HS1 off-road 1, and HS1 off-road 2. Now on mud tires, we get 49 TM1, 2, and 3, as well as Tega tires, Yar mud tire, TM1, TM2, HS1 mud tire 2, HS1 mud tire 4, HS1 mud tire 1, HS1 mud tire 3, HS1 mud tire 3, 1, sorry, and HS2 mud tire 2, SH mud tire 1, SH mud tire 2, SH mud tire 3, SH mud tire 4, and we've got the MSH 1. I like the idea of the SH mud tire 4, and it shows the ratings in it, which is really good. Now, also the 49 TM2 looks good. This is claimed to be the specialized tire set, ultimate weapon against the deepest margins, providing the best off-road performance at the cost of on-road traction. So it's tough to see where we want to get here. This one looks a little more aggressive. So when you look at the tires, like, this is nice. This looks really aggressive here, and I kind of like that concept. So we're going to go with the HS1 mud tire 2 because it's got just that little bit of aggressive look to it. Offline Longfellow winch, shorty winch, stock, extended scout, advanced scout, autonomous scout, high power scout. We're going to go with the Longfellow winch. Snorkel, tall front facing, frame add-ons. We can add on the roof rack, which gives you 300 repair parts, 4 spare wheels, and 120 fuel tank. Can't complain about that. Rear bumper, stock, rooftop, all kinds of options here. This one adds small parking lights, and we get the spotlights already. Don't need any of that. Front bumper, hinged, single bar, pipe welded, axle protecting, and stock. I really like the look of the single bar. Adds a little bit of protection, looks good. I don't think we need anything out of this, but you got factory beacon, tri-square beacons, twin horn, searchlight, angled with beacons. Extras, we could add extra fuel, repairs, and spares. A little bit good for the people who want to go OP or play a lot solo. And then we got 8 OHS rims 1 and OHS rims 2. We're going to go with the OHS rims 2. And then we've got this custom paint job here, which looks cool. And then we got all the normal colors. Let's put on the custom. Alright, let's pull it out, see what it could do, guys. Alright, let's start it up. Now the experimental engine, that's got some kick. Watch this from a dead stop. That's got some kick. Let's put on the 4-wheel drive. Actually, let's keep it in 2-wheel drive, or rear, I guess. We got the diff lock on. Let's see how we do in the mud first. Just in 2-wheel drive, and we're in automatic. And we're actually chewing through this mud. This is almost doing as good as did the ULM Godzilla. This is crazy. Let's put the 4-wheel drive on. See how this improves. We're gonna keep it in automatic though. I don't think we need to put it in low gear. We actually just shifted in a second. That might have been a little too much speed for it. Let's put it in a high gear. Now we're gonna start to chew, I think. High gear is where we're really gonna start to chew. But we're still pushing through it. We're chewing, we're digging, but we're pushing through it. Which is just crazy to see. Let's put it in a low plus. I think low plus is where we're gonna be quite balanced with this. Now you can see the suspension playing movement here. In low plus, this doesn't hesitate even the slightest. Not at all. I see absolutely no hesitation here at all. It's a nice shot, nice clean shot. Keep it in a low plus. What we're seeing here in a low plus, it's not chewing, it's not digging, it's kind of just pulling and pushing you through it. And low plus in this experimental transmission has a decent amount of speed. One of the biggest drawbacks of being in a low gear is the lack of speed. This seems appropriate speed-wise, and it's butter smooth in every other aspect. Now let's put it in a low minus. Actually, I didn't think it was going to shift down that low. Just because we're crawling, we don't really want to do anything that's going to cause some damage. Too much speed, well, that quite often causes damage. Look at the suspension playing movement on this rig. That's incredible. Put it in a low minus for this. And then here we go, crawling as we need to. Now, of course, there's not really any suspension flex here. And I'm glad there isn't, because there doesn't need to be any. And being top heavy, you think this would have an issue with what we just went through at speed. But it leaned a little bit, but nothing that seemed sketchy. Now that we got some speed in high gear, it pushed through pretty good, really, when you think about it. We just took a little bit of a jump with it. We got some more tests to do over here. This is cruising through. So the R87, again, like I said at the start, it was really one of the most capable trucks that we had. There was vanilla, and to see some tweaks. I don't usually do mod reviews on tweaks, right? Because there's not a whole lot different about them, but the R87 in my books is so iconic because of how valuable it was as a new player to SnowRunner upon launch. This was before we had a ton of mods, and this was quite valuable. And so seeing the tweaks on this is nice because you get to see just how capable these vanilla trucks can be when they're adjusted right. But there is an argument to be made that with the vanilla trucks, it makes the game challenging, and in the end, it makes it a little bit more fun. I absolutely agree with that. There's some contracts or missions, though, that I think with a vanilla truck, I don't know how much the SnowRunner developers actually played through it to see for balancing purposes. Look at that suspension playing flex. It's weird having all the different axles, but it's cool to see in motion. I'm not even going to bother with that one though. That's a little bit too challenging, I think. We're going to head over here and check out some of these other little trails that we can go on. And I think as we progress further through SnowRunner and further into mods and the future of the game, I think having some old iconic trucks tweaked like this, I think it's going to be good and valuable. Let's pop it in an automatic. We're getting a little more speed in automatic here, as you can tell. Automatic is actually carrying really well. We just got our first little bit of damage, nothing crazy. I should have known when I hit that I was going to get damage from it. I think this is probably going to be the end of this mod review. I know it was a little quicker than normal, but we're coming up here to the end and there's not much for us to check out here. So damage here. automatic is not great for that specific spot we were in. Yeah, and now it is top heavy. With these kind of ruts, you gotta be considerate of that. You know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel, guys. We'll catch you with the next one.